From Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live. This is our latest update for you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a great time wherever you guys are. And today we're going to talk about, 1, 2, 3 blast off. I really believe that Dogecoin and the other cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin are getting ready to blast off. The bull run is not over. We're about to prepare for our next leg up. All the data is showing that. Sure, Bitcoin right now is having higher lows. Dogecoin is setting up to break out. It's trading above my purple rain line. And then we have the EIP new London hard fork that's coming out. Now I got some news on that because there's going to be a bit of a delay on that, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some interesting news that's coming out for Bitcoin and other cryptos, and definitely Dogecoin is on the rise, guys. You got to watch this video from start to finish. Don't miss all the tips and tricks, and don't forget, not on this is financial advice. This is just the OG, the Ric Flair of crypto. Woo, giving you my opinion and education, and this is only for educational purposes only. So don't misunderstand that this is not financial advice. You have been disclaimed, guys. So hopefully you love it. I love it. Woo! Let's get it, guys. Let's jump into it right now. Watch out for nasty scammers in the contents and never reply to them. Don't forget, we're giving away one Ethereum, one whole Ethereum. So if you want to be a lucky winner, you got to be in it to win it. And how do you win it? You need to subscribe. You need to like, and also the software, sees who's been watching and how many hours you guys have been watching. And if you are some of the top watchers and you never miss the videos, guess what? You're going to win one Ethereum. So right now, one Ethereum, I think it's like a $2,500. So it could be worth 10 grand. It could be worth 10 grand because also in this video, we're going to give you the Dogecoin predictions, the Ethereum predictions, and Bitcoin predictions for the end of the year. So you guys don't want to miss it. You definitely don't want to miss it. So get ready. Let's jump in. Are you ready? Let's jump in. So out there on YouTube line, let's get it. So let's take a look at Bitcoin right now. So, as I said earlier, you can see that Bitcoin it's formed a lower high right here. You can see here, and that's really good news. And right now we're trading at around about 38,500, and for the day right now we've had a low of 38,300. So right now Bitcoin is kind of flashing green and red. I have a feeling that we're going to turn green today, and we've had this parabolic rise here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, almost 8 days of continuous uptrend before we had this downtrend here. And you guys can see that downtrend, let's just measure that downtrend, the date range, price range. So you can see the top of that from here to here. You can see that that's around about almost a 12% correction there. So I wouldn't be panicky too much. This is very normal. Why did we have this little bit of a correction right here? And that was because of the tax FUD and all of that kind of stuff. So that's what's really going on, and we're seeing that even though that the initial impact was big, the crypto community hasn't really overreacted. There hasn't been a big reaction. It's kind of turning out to be a bit of a nothing burger. Having an 11% correction over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. That's not too bad, guys. So I wouldn't panic so much. So let's take a look at the Ethereum chart, and let's see where the Ethereum chart is right here. Let me get it. Yeah. So Ethereum is doing pretty good. Ethereum has been just screaming away right now, and you can see that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days, and this is also turning green right now on the 14th day. So where do I see Ethereum going? I see Ethereum actually outperforming Bitcoin in the long-term period. And you can see that where do I see Ethereum? So we had this big parabolic increase. We've had really one day here. We've also formed a higher low here, and I see that we're going to have a breakout probably once we hit Thursday. I can see that we're definitely going to be seeing a $3,000 Bitcoin, $3,000 Ethereum to $3,500 Ethereum by the end of August. That's where I'm kind of putting things at right now. So I think that we should be around about here, around this level here, around about $3,500 by the end of the month for Ethereum. So, with this London hard fork, it's been delayed one day, but as long as that delay doesn't keep getting longer and longer, then we should be okay. But if we miss the target by another 4 or 5 days, it could bring the price down. So I think that overall we're looking pretty bullish for Ethereum right now. Let's take a look at my Doge. We've got this my purple line. So, we've seen that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of red, and right now we're forming a green candle. So right now Doge is trading at 19.7. As I said earlier, I definitely think that we're going to be range bound for a couple days, and then we're going to break out and then go up to 30 cents. And we should be at 30 cents by, between the 19th and 20th. And I think that, if Bitcoin really takes off, we could definitely see 50 cents coming in. I do not see us breaking down past that, past the purple line. I just don't see it. Purple rain line. So let's take a look at Doge on the 4-hour chart. You can see right here on the 4-hour chart that we've got a really kind of bullish signal here. This is a bullish signal. This indicates that it's a good buy opportunity. So like I said, I'm buying more Doge. I'm buying more Bitcoin. I might even pick up some Ethereum today. So this is a 200-day moving average. So let me just zoom that up for you guys. So this is a 200-day moving average right here. And as you can see here, we've just hit the 200-day moving average, and then we had an impulse to the downside. So it's still looking pretty positive, and I see that definitely we could be moving on up, and as I said, we'll be hitting 30 cents by the end of the month. So nothing to worry about, guys. So let's take a look at the fear and greed index right now. Fear and greed index is at 42. So this indicates still a good buying opportunity, guys. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's pretty positive. So let's jump into some of the news. So right now we can see that Google started to accept Google's starting to accept the crypto ads again. They turned them off. They turned them off in 2018, and now they're back on again. So that's really bullish news, guys. So that's super bullish news. I'm super psyched about that because that just means more revenue for Google and more revenue for everybody else. So it's a win-win. It seems that they're getting more acceptable of crypto advertisement, because before they almost like was a ban. So that's good news. Other news is that Dogecoin and Bitcoin will rise as U.S. dollar is dying. So you can see that the value of the U.S. dollar is going down, and a lot of people are saying that as the dollar goes down, we're going to see that more people are going to be moving into crypto, and you've seen that Bitcoin is up over 200% from last year, and it's also up 120% as well. So that's really bullish. Coming in right now, as I talked about earlier in the intro, was that Ethereum's London hard fork is expected to arrive on Thursday. So that's a little bit of a delay. So Ethereum upgrade is set to activate on Thursday, according to the countdown available on ethereum.org. So hopefully that will continue without a hitch. And if it goes on without a hitch, I think that this is going to push Ethereum's price way up. So hopefully we should have a big bounce back. And then if you guys are not sure what the Ethereum EIP 1559 is, what this is going to do is it's going to directly affect how the network handles transaction fees going forward. Each transaction will burn the base fee, thereby decreasing the asset circulating supply and giving the users the option of including a tip to help incentivize and speed up confirmations. Proportional to the network demand. The London hard fork will introduce other EIPs, such as EIP 3541, according to the blog post. So guys, we can see that that's going to happen. It's going to help to make Ethereum more deflationary. So I think this is really bullish news. So as long as it goes on without a hitch, then we shouldn't have any problem, and we should see Ethereum price absolutely take off. So you guys should just be excited about that. One, having a small delay is not going to be a big deal for Ethereum. So we can expect to see the Ethereum price to take off. I think that once we hit Thursday, and Thursday, that's tomorrow the 5th. So once we hit the 5th, I think we should see Ethereum absolutely bounce off its new higher low here, and we should be able to see as take off. So that's really good news. So the other news that's going on right now is crypto tax proposal in U.S. has limited impact. So I talked about that. A lot of people are running scared and stuff with regards to the whole $28 billion taxes that they're going to collect through crypto users, and with the new definition, the broad definition of broker, and that could include miners and nodes and validators. They're kind of scaling that a little bit, but you can see that even though this is really negative news, it really hasn't had a huge impact on the crypto space. We've only seen around about a 12% drop from here to here. So I really wouldn't call that a huge catastrophic impact. So I think pretty much the markets are over, and we're going to be moving forward on that as soon as possible. So I think it's a bit of a nothing burger. I think that there's a lot of lawmakers and senators and Republicans out there who are kind of supportive of crypto, and they want to have that innovation stay in America and not move offshore. So I think they're going to be fighting for the crypto tax. The crypto tax to come down, and I think that's going to be coming out soon. So I think it's going to be really pretty much a nothing burger, and I think if something does happen, we're not going to see much of an implementation till 2023, and I think it's going to be really reduced and scaled back. Please comment, tell me what you think about that. I'd love to hear your comments, guys. Another thing that has also come out, you can see here that if we look at Sentient, they're saying that the large addresses continue to show interesting patterns in how supply distributions are changing over time, and the amount of addresses fluctuating each tier. Like I talked about the shrimps and the minnows and stuff. We're seeing that there's a lot more people are still buying more and more cryptocurrency right now. You can see that the top tier 1,000 Bitcoin whale addresses are still remaining low in quantity, but large tier 10,000 1,000 Bitcoin whale addresses are gradually rising again over time. So we can see that there's more and more interest from the whales in terms of buying up Bitcoin, and also we're also seeing more and more interest and more of the smaller retail investors picking up more and more Bitcoin as well. So that's also bullish. So I think that 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, we're gonna definitely be blasting off soon, guys. So let's jump into the markets right now. So let me give a big refresh, and let's see. So right now we can see that this is really good news. You can see that the Bitcoin dominance has come down to 45.8, exactly as I predicted in my previous video. So that's really good news. So that means that more money is flowing out of Bitcoin and flowing into altcoins. So hopefully we could see a big bang coming up soon. So you can see also too that the total market cap right now is 1.56 trillion, and that's down only 1.63%. So you can see that the market cap is actually coming back a little bit. So that's really good. And I'm pretty bullish about that. So I think I have a feeling that by 6 p.m. tonight, Bangkok time, we should actually see probably the markets turn green. I'm pretty confident that's going to happen. We're seeing right now that Bitcoin is down 2%, and that's at 38,000 as well. 38,000, let's call it 100, let's round that up. And yeah, it's just gone to 100, see? I predicted the future. And it's down for 7 days, almost 4%. Ethereum is down 1.65%. But I have a feeling this is going to turn green probably later this evening in Asia. And for the next 7 days, it's we're up plus almost 10%. So that's good. And Binance is down 1.3%, and it's up 3.46%. And Binance is trading at $3.22. Now, Cardano is doing really good today, even despite that the markets are down 1.6%. You would expect Cardano to be down. So a lot of that is just because of this smart contract Alonzo testnet. And I think they're about to go live with the smart contracts. So I'm going to try to put out a video focusing on Cardano and VeChain later this week. So guys, stay tuned for that. It's going to be really interesting. All right, so Cardano is at $1.35, and it's up 4% and up almost 6% for the last 7 days. So that's pretty good, guys. So yeah, and right now, Dogecoin is at 19.55, and that's up almost 2.5%. Down 2.5%. Sorry, get your eyes right there, Daryl. So, but it looks like if we look at the Doge chart on the 1 day, I have a feeling we're going to stay above my purple rain line, and if we can stay above that, we should be just golden. If you look at that on the 4-hour chart, we can see that on the 4-hour chart we're actually green, and we are trying to break out of that resistance level here. We just need to get above the 200-day moving average. So I think it's going to happen. I think today we're going to turn green. So I'm overall pretty bullish. I think things are going to be on the rise, guys. Hey, and don't forget one more thing. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Right now, I have a pitiful 1,336 followers. I want to get this uppity up. So follow me on the Twitter road. So guys, help me there. And if you're not getting your notifications from YouTube, turn on Twitter and you're definitely going to get it there. And one final thing, guys, don't forget to check out all the links in my description. I got Zen Music Addict. If you need to relax and have some kind of meditative music, go right there. Do it now. And support me on Patreon. Buy me a coffee. And check out the NFT collection. Really good stuff. And then also, guys, check out my merch. Check out my merch. And, you go to the merch, you can buy, T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and stuff. You're going to love it. I love it. Once again, I just want to say thank you guys for all being here. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Woohoo!